Peace Ballin' back with another video. Today we talking about Donald Trump, man, the president of the United States, man. And I couldn't help but to laugh at this story, this headline, this guy Trump, man. And every day I think to myself, how did we let this guy get into office? Not just once, but twice. A guy who was largely known as a rich celebrity is all of a sudden the president of the United States. And this is the type of stuff we get. Clips like these that I'm going to play for you here shortly. This is the type of stuff we get. So Trump, in one of his speeches, he's sitting up there saying that there's two N words and you can't use either of them. And one of the N words he's talking about is the word nuclear, as in nuclear bombs from other countries or what have you. And I think we all know the other N word that he's referencing, but not saying it. And I believe he does stuff like this on purpose, man. This is Trump clearly trying to get under people's skin, clearly trying to get a rise out of the people, make people mad, get people talking about him. And I believe it works every time. And this is what he does. This is what he plays on. And this was no different as he did it again, man. Donald Trump did it again. It's just like, why is this guy even saying this, bro? It's like, is this guy serious? That's all I was thinking. Let's run this clip real quick.
Mention of nuclear, and it was really a stupid person that works for him mentioned the word nuclear. I moved a submarine or two, I won't say about the two, over to the coast of Russia, just to be careful, because we can't let people throw around that word. I call it the N word. There are two N words, and you can't use either of them. You can't use either of them. And frankly, if it does get to use, we have more than anybody else. We have better, we have newer, but it's something we don't ever want to even have to think about. But when somebody mentions it, that submarine started immediately thereafter.
First of all, why is he talking like that? Talking so slow. He sounds like he's not all right. Damn near sound brain dead, man. There's two N words, and you can't use either of them. I don't know, man. I thought this was personally funny, and not in a way like a comedian, like he's just the funniest person ever, but it's just funny that he would even say something like this and think that this is cool. I can't imagine any other president or any type of person who takes their job serious to say something like this. Like, what is the point you're making here? Seriously. And then you talking all slow, and I don't know, man. I don't know if Trump is getting sick. I don't know if his brain isn't quite as sharp as it used to be. But like I said, the reason why I laugh at this type of stuff is because I don't let politics run my life. I don't sit up here and treat Trump and all these political figures like it's the end of the world. It's not the end all be all for me. No matter what they do, I'm going to still strive to achieve my goals and do what I got to do in life. So I can't let these guys sit up here and have me worried or stressed. And so that's why I laugh at stuff like this. Just listen to this, y'all. We gonna run it again.
Mention of nuclear, and it was really a stupid person that works for him mentioned the word nuclear. I moved a submarine or two, I won't say about the two, over to the coast of Russia, just to be careful, because we can't let people throw around that word. I call it the N word. There are two N words, and you can't use either of them. You can't use either of them. And frankly, if it does get to use, we have more than anybody else. We have better, we have newer, but it's something we don't ever want to even have to think about. But when somebody mentions it, that submarine started immediately thereafter.
Dude is a joke, man. And frankly, you can't use either of them. I don't know, man. I'm willing to bet Trump uses one of those N words at least one of them in his personal and private life. I'm willing to bet that. But like I said, I don't take stuff like this serious. I just thought this was funny. And this is just Trump being Trump. This is not really surprising to me. I just wanted to cover this because, I don't know why guys expect different out of this man. He is who he is. We've been knowing it since he's been the president. Hell, some of us been knowing it before he became president. So, two N words. There's two N words, and you can't use either of them. Now, how many people that's in MAGA do you think do not use at least one of those N words? And I know you guys know which one I'm speaking about. How many people in MAGA do you think do not use one of those particular N words? I would love to know the answer to that. But like I said, I'm not gonna sit up here and get all up in arms, get my panties in a bunch, get all mad. It is what it is, man. You can't allow people to control you emotionally. Just in this time, in this age, you gotta have emotional control, man. You can't lash out, can't crash out. There's so many other things that is going on right now. And, you know, you got to be strong minded. You got to be focused on what you got to do in life. And, the rest of it, it's just not that important. So that's just Trump being Trump. And I want to get you guys' thoughts and opinions on this situation, man. What do you guys think about Trump saying that there's two N words and you can't use either of them? What do you guys think about that, man? Y'all let me know, man. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe to the channel, man. I appreciate all you guys for checking out the videos, man. And I'm up out of here. Peace.
I call it the N word. There are two N words, and you can't use either of them. You can't use either of them.